877-327-0365. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Remember when I said you spell freedom F-O-O-D? It's really true. Legislation is in the process of restricting the growing and sharing of food. And a record number of Americans, over 43 million, depend on the government to feed themselves. Food prices are going up for Americans. Prices are going up, even for eFoodsDirect.com. This will require their first price increase in 3 years. The most important thing Americans can do for their own freedom and survival in these hardest of times is to get supplies of high-quality storable food. Because of the huge response to this buy 3 and get 1 free special, eFoodsDirect.com will continue this special until September 27th. Right now, you can buy 3 and get 1 free at the old prices. But move fast, because this offer ends September 27th. Call 1-800-409-5633 or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com/Alex. That's 800-409-5633 or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com/Alex.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. Put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans. Made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
Okay, we're going to your phone calls at 888-201-2244, first-time callers. And just continuing with the point of questioning I was throwing out there to the listeners, this is out of the London Independent. Rahm Emanuel leading exodus of Obama aides from White House. The likely departure of White House Chief of Staff to become the new mob boss of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, to run for mayor of Chicago, is part of a half-term reshuffle of top aides that will signal a new chapter in the history of Barack Obama's increasingly embattled presidency. And he's got Larry Summers, one of the main architects of the derivative scam with Bill Clinton 11 years ago that led to the tens of trillions of stolen dollars from taxpayers, where they basically held the economy hostage and said, we'll cause a total collapse, not just a depression, if you don't give us unlimited money. And now they won't tell Congress where the money went. And Republican leaders refuse to hold their feet to the fire. This is the type of treason I'm talking about. And you don't hear the neocon Republicans saying, get the naked body scanners out of the airports. You don't hear them talking about how Homeland Security is a tool used against patriots and libertarians and conservatives. It's not enough to hear the talk show host now admitting world government's real. They knew all along. They're not stupid. You know, this goes back to Barry Goldwater. He exposed the Trilateral Commission. He was a U.S. senator, and how they openly wanted to set up world government. Read his book with no apologies. Everything he wrote 40 years ago has now come true, unfortunately. Ronald Reagan in '79 was speaking out against the New World Order, world government, the Trilateral Commission. And it's on record at the convention, they made him take George Herbert Walker Bush on as his running mate and told him no more world government. Or we don't care if you're popular, you're not going to get the nomination. That's what we're talking about today. We're back where we were 30 years ago again. So you've got the rats leaving the sinking ship because their latest fraud, their latest establishment distraction, Obama, has now been politically destroyed. Well, I wouldn't be celebrating if I was you because he's just a front man, a puppet. Now they're going to bring you new puppets, and then they'll blame them for everything that happens. And as distasteful as Barry Soetoro, a.k.a. Barack Obama, is, as disgusting his treacherous activity is, he's still just a front man. And I want to say something else. I've heard national talk show hosts this week saying there's no truth to the birthers and no truth to Obama and the evidence that he was born in Kenya. Look, there's a lot of evidence they're covering up what happened. They won't release the real birth certificate. But what I do know is 110% is this. Barack Obama changed his name to Barry Soetoro in Indonesia. And under federal law at that time, if you changed your name and gave up your U.S. citizenship, it made you ineligible to ever be president. Okay? Done. But you hear nobody talk about that. Barry Soetoro, he admits that was his name. He's got another name. This guy's got 3 names we know about. Meanwhile, his aunt's on national television saying, I'm an illegal alien, I get 3 welfare checks a month, but you owe it to me. All right, I'm going to shut up. The point is the rats are leaving the sinking ship. Famed Obama hope poster artist Losing Hope, the guy that does all those Obey T-shirts and the rest of it, the artist whose poster Barack Obama became a rallying image during the Hope and Change election of 2008, says he understands why so many people have lost faith. An exclusive interview, Shepard Fairey expressed his disappointment with the president. Well, what do you expect? He's financed by the same people as the Republican leadership. By the way, that Hope and Change poster was a 1940s-style copy of posters used in the Soviet Union for Lenin and Mao. Lenin, Mao was used in China, Russia, you name it. Joseph Stalin. It's disgusting. They're telling you what they were going to do. Okay, I'm going to shut up and start going to your calls. But my specific question, if you just joined us, is what's going to happen when the Republicans get in? How do we hold their feet to the fire? How do we force them now to cover more and more of the real issues? They've started to do it. Major groundbreaking things are happening. World government is now being admitted. World currency is being admitted. The fact that the environmentalist leaders are a bunch of eugenicists, would-be population reducers, a bunch of control freaks who literally want to collectivize everything, that's finally coming out. But is it just an election year stunt to sell the grassroots that's awake on voting for Republicans? Will it take a real third party to stop this? Regardless, we've got to move towards the states. 10th Amendment, nullification. You get 60% turnouts in presidential runs, 40% in off-year elections federally, 8% state average locally. We need 60% with the state elections, and to take our states back, that's how the founders designed it. Okay, let's go to Michael in Florida. Michael, welcome. What's your view?
I agree. Basically, I don't think that the Republican Party is going to make any adjustments as far as progressing us in any way that we're going to do good. You know, the economy's bad right now, and neither party is really going to do anything, and it's just unfortunate.
Well, the Republicans should have said zero increases in taxes, zero, allowing any of the Bush tax cuts to expire. But instead, they've basically not put up enough of a fight, in my view, and allowed the tax cuts to expire. The Democrats have now basically punted, and so those taxes are set to come back into force next year. And it's going to be hard for a Republican-controlled House with a Democrat-controlled Senate, which it may end up being that way, to reverse those. And if you think our economy's dead right now, wait till those tax cuts expire.
Yeah, that's very true. Those tax cuts actually might have helped. But, yeah, what was it called? The tax bomb? It's about to explode?
It is. It's about to explode with health care. Next hour, I'm getting into the health care bill. It was even worse than we thought. Now we see how Obama plans to interpret and implement all that vague language. Death panels, Bill Gates admits it. He says it's great. It's all in there. I appreciate your call, Michael. Howard in Philly, you're on the air.
Okay, I got to tell you something, Alex. For one thing, the rats are jumping the ship, but they're jumping into dinghies, and they're waiting to sit alongside the ships when the ships then forget about everything and start idling in the water again, and they're going to jump right aboard. Republicans have told everybody the Republicans are not going to repeal anything. Forget the fact that Obama has veto power. Even if they had the ability to have a veto-proof bill, they're going, you watch, they're going to repeal nothing. They're going to bluster. They're going to tell everybody how it's too difficult, how they can't do it in this environment. It's not expedient.
If they start impeachment trials on Obama and other members of administration, they should be impeaching Cass Sunstein next week for openly issuing White House internal memorandums saying arrest people who don't believe in man-made global warming. He calls for censoring the internet. I mean, this guy needs to teleport back to Stalinist Russia. I mean, immediately kick that seditious, anti-American tyrant out. This guy is a baby Hitler.
You have agreement from me. I want to ask you a question before you let me go, but I want to tell you something as well. I've been in this movement as long as you've been woken up. I was older than you when I was woken up by about 10 years, but we've been doing this for about the same length of time. And I have watched as when Bush got into office, everybody disappeared. Everybody disappeared into the woodwork and went, and you couldn't find anybody.
I didn't.
No, you didn't, and I didn't, but most of the people around me...
No, they felt good. Exactly. They said, oh, we got a Republican, our team's winning. Meanwhile, he more than doubled the size of the government.
That's right. Let me ask you my question before you let me go, because it's an important one. I've been Googling it to try and see. I can't find anybody that's put it together, but I have been telling all my friends and everybody that I meet never to travel in the morning. And they look at me and they say, well, why not? And well, my son and I just went to Florida. And we booked our flights. I booked my flights for my 3-year-old and myself at 7 o'clock at night. And everybody said, well, why are you doing that? Why don't you go in the morning? And I told people, I said, because if I go in the morning, I'm more at risk. And I'm a pilot, too. And they said to me, well, what do you mean? I said, well, I don't know of any of these false flag events.
I'll tell you what, stay there. We got to go to break briefly, Howard, when we come back. Finish your question. Then I got to hurry through Robert, Scott, Stewart, Ramon, Michael, and many others. And we're going to get into what's happening with the economy. Big breaking developments there coming up as well. Stay with us. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about Cal-Ben 5-star soaps for years. This is an American-made product of the highest quality and compares to nothing you will find in stores. You can buy factory direct, shipped via UPS right to your door. Check them out on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091. Take my word for it. Once you've used pure soap, you won't buy anything else. Since 1947, Cal-Ben Soap Company has been showing consumers that soap can be tough on dirt and gentle on the environment. Buy American and stay clean, as well as support InfoWars. Visit 5starsoap.com today or call 1-800-340-7091. Well, Marty, what do you have to say?
As founder and owner for over 63 years, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your dirt back. Call us at 1-800-340-7091 for a free catalog or visit our website, 5starsoap.com. Thank you.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call